Hello. Figured the music and this sweater is appropriate for tonight. How the fuck are ya? I cannot wear the sweater anymore, but I'll have it on the chair as an homage. So we could be like, where's Laura? Where's Laura? And then there's the chair back there. So Laura can be like, sometime, or she can be like, my hands are bind, they hurt. That fucking backwards fever dream. Fucking love that shit. How the fuck are you? I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. So let me go ahead and cleanse the room, and I'll cleanse myself too, because I'm a dirty, dirty girl, right? So we'll go ahead and get that shit going. I hope you guys are having a marvelous Monday. And whoever's watching this much later in time, whatever day it is, I hope you guys are having a fabulous fucking time. Okay. Do the traditional saging. Sage. Okay, and then I'm cleansing myself. Just want to remove any and all negative energy, vibes, any doubts, worries, anxiety, anything that you pick yourself apart of, it's gone. Okay, so let me go ahead and now do Popeye spinach. What is in this? You'll never know. Is it tobacco? Is it marijuana? Is it crack? You'll never know. Oh yeah. Okay. So, I saw this deck on Etsy. I've been eyeing it for a bit. I finally had the opportunity to buy it, and I did. I think the deck was like around 50 or 60 bucks, not including shipping. Somebody made a limited edition Twin Peaks tarot deck. So it's from Maiafire Arts and Prints, Maiafire Prints, or Maiafire. I'm sure I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm sorry, but here is the card, and here is their contact information. I will put on the bottom of the link their Etsy account. So if you are interested in the deck, go ahead and purchase it now before it's gone. It's a limited edition. They're not going to be remaking it. All that hoopla, okay? So the show has a lot of good significance for me. When I was a child, I want to say it was like around 7, 8, 9. It was when it was like, I think the show was out like 86, 87. It doesn't matter. Anyways, so it was when I was a kid. The show came out, and I remember watching this with my mom, and my mom really loved the show because it's very unique and interesting, and everybody was talking about it, especially the Red Room Dream, you know, and how they filmed everything backwards. It was so fucking groundbreaking, and a lot of TV shows and movies, and there's been a whole bunch of parodies of the show, especially that scene, because it's so fucking iconic, right? Right. So watch the first season. Second season blows like monkey balls because, you know, they fucked up the show, and it's not the creators. It was this network, of course, because the whole premise of the show was you never found out who Bob the Killer was. You were not supposed to find out who the killer was. It was always supposed to be a mystery, all of that shit, okay? And then the network insisted that they solve the mystery, that there has to be a resolution by the end of the show, and then or by the beginning of the season, and then that's why that happened, and that's why the show fucking tanked from there. I have not seen the reboot. I do plan on watching that. I did watch the original series, I want to say, was a few months ago. I want to say probably about 3 months ago. So the names of all the characters are not gonna, I'm not gonna remember them all. I'm just gonna probably say, oh, that one dude that did this or whatever. And so if anybody's in the room or anybody that comments later in the chat, feel free. I know you guys will pick apart everything I fucking say. Okay, let's get to this shit one more time. So when I received this package, what made the packaging so unique, and believe me, I've had packaging from other places, and the packaging has been really well. So, but this one is very unique. It's very minimal, but it was to the point. So when I received the package, it was unmarked, so they had no forwarding address. Very Twin Peakish, right? So I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then you open it, and coffee beans fall out of this shit, right? Fucking Agent Cooper. Yeah, Dale Cooper. Okay. And it is this. Perfect. So this is what's the deck, inside the deck. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and explore more, of course. So, and of course, coffee beans in the packaging, as it should be. Okay, I'm gonna leave those. That's gonna be part of my altar. So, and there we go. Okay. So, it's wrapped up in this nice, cute little bow just in time for Christmas. Okay. There you go. Here we go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm opening this up. Okay. So the cards, ooh, the quality of the cards are very nice. Okay. They're, okay. Okay, alrighty then. Okay. So here is what the back of the deck looks like. Okay. Which I like. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through the cards piece by piece. Hello, whoever's in the room. I'm just starting to unbox this bitch. Okay. So card number 1 is the Knight of Cups. And it's the nurse. Can you guys see? Hi, sweetie. Hi, Allie. And then here is the star card. Very nice. That is awesome. That's from the woman who becomes like a teenager. Awesome. And then we have the strength card. Awesome. And that's her as well. That is her as well. If you notice, it's the same woman. She has super strength in the second season. It starts off a little bit in the first season, but it gets really crazy in the second. And then we have the Sun card, which is Agent Cooper. Perfect music, right? Playing nothing but Twin Peaks music, as it should be. Okay, the Temperance card. Perfect for this music, right? Where's Laura? Where's Laura? Yep, that is my Twin Peaks sweater. And then we have the 9 of Swords. I'm really liking the artwork so far. So far, it fits the cards fit appropriately. And it's kind of cool that the cards are not in order. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Hi, Joanna, but that's how it is. Okay, and then we have the Three of Cups. Very interesting. And then we have the Three of Wands. Fucking gangsta shit. That one, yeah, it's from the first season. They're running that drug lord sex, yeah, it's a sex, trafficking place. Okay. And then, ooh, the Tower card. The Four of Wands. Then we have the Ace of Coins, of course, Cooper and his donuts. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is awesome. Ah, yes! The King of Swords. It's Audrey's dad that possesses Bob. Fuck yeah. Two-faced. And then we have Awesome, the World card, where one of his visions, when Agent Cooper has one of his visions, one of his many shaman, like fever dream type visions, that gentleman, he comes to him and helps give him the clues that he's needed and predicts things to him, things that he will witness and experience. Seven of Coins. Audrey's dad, who allowed his daughter to be in that sex trafficking ring. Super fucking classy, right? And then we have the Seven of Cups, which is perfect. It's Audrey Board. Interesting fact, the same woman that played Audrey in the show, she was also in Gilmore Girls. April's mom. It was like Luke's daughter, April's mom. Interesting fact. And then we have the Emperor, which is Audrey's dad, which is very fitting. Then we have the Ten of Cups. You know, just trying to run the diner. And then yes, Bob the Killer, the Devil card. Perfect. Join the theme, the music. Sometimes I bind my hands. Or sometimes my hands, my hands hurt because they've been bound from behind or something like that. Light up more sage. Okay. Then we got the Page of Wands, right? Yeah, we're gonna knock off your old man. And then we're gonna be living like kings on disability. What a fucking joke. They were so dumb. And then we have the Hierophant, which is his dad. And he works on Secret Service shit. He kind of works with the Cooper. We got the Five of Cups, feeling rejected. We got the Queen of Swords. Oh yeah, that one bitch where she comes in and she's like ruthless as fuck working with that Asian American and Audrey's dad, like they're in the whole sex trafficking thing. Okay. And the drug thing. Okay, and then we have, whoa, yeah, the Chariot. It's the one dude that works in the sex ring and he drugs up people. He drugs up the women and shit like that. Four Swords. It's playing with his little models, his sets. Ace of Cups. That is very sweet. Six of Cups. Then we've got the Eight of Swords, which is Aubrey's dad. The Death card. Nice. And then we've got the Four of Coins. And then we got the Two of Wands. That is, if you're wondering who this is David Duchovny. Because he was on the show and he played a transgender woman. He was in the FBI and he transitioned. Not many people remember that. That was one of his groundbreaking roles of him on Twin Peaks. And that was super big at the time because, of course, transgender people was never on the show. And the fact that they had him on the show, he wasn't a stereotype. He wasn't like, I'm flaming and I'm creepy. You know, it's just like, yes, I happen to go through a transition. I'm a woman now. Here are the facts, you know. And yes. So the show was very progressive. And it freaked a lot of people out. We have the Eight of Coins. Recording conversations to blackmail her dad. And then we have the Page of Coins. And then we have the Nine of Wands. And then we have the Eight of Wands. It's from one of the sequences, one of the dreams. Five of Wands. I'm thinking some of this is from the new season. I've not watched the reboot yet. The Three of Coins. We have the Empress. We have the Ace of Swords. We have the Fool card, which is perfect because he's basically Barney Fife, you know. He's just this lovable, stupid ass fucking shit for brain cop. And he just stumbles into like helping to move the case along, of course. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Then we have the Ace of Wands. And this is when Cooper gets shot. Nice. We have the Hangman, which is Audrey's dad, who became Bob. Then we have the Seven of Swords. the Two of Cups. And then we have the King of Coins. And then we have the Two of Coins. The Hermit. Remember that one dude who was alone in the house? He was agoraphobic. He was afraid to go out. He was very educated. He was friends with Aubrey, but she was trying to get closer to him through Laura, and he had her diary. And then we have the King of Wands. The Six of Swords. The Five of Swords. Then we have the Ten of Wands. And then we have the Two of Swords. So, this deck comes with no booklet or anything. So if anybody was wanting to know if there was interpretations or anything for it, it does not come one. There's not even a link to say, like, if you, here's, like, you can download, or print out your own. The Five of Coins. The Four of Cups. Yeah. And all he does, he just waits until, like, his time to show. He just waits until, like, oh God, these white people just fuck up so badly. And then he has to come in and just saves the day. And then we've got the Queen of Wands. Remember her? She was in love with the smarter cop. The handsome sort of cop at the show. And she was that Asian American lady. And she owed money. Or, like, she was part of it where, she had an arranged marriage, and she didn't want to be in this arranged marriage, and the guy was like crooked as shit or whatever, and she owed a whole bunch of money, and she was trying to get the mill, and she was getting the mill illegally. Yes. And then we have Judgment. Look at that shit. This is what I'm talking about. This dream sequence, this fever dream, him dancing, so fucking true. The Knight of Cups. Justice. That's good. Definitely should have been him. And then the Nine of Coins. Six of Wands. And then we have the Ten of Swords. Hello, y'all. Then we have the Ten of Coins. Holy shit. Yep, that's Laura looking at Bob. And that's her dad. Yeah, I love the show. I need to complete second season. Second season is fucking garbage. It's so hard to watch through. And then I need to watch the reboot. I have not had a chance to watch the reboot. So I know I need to jump on that shit, because I know it's referencing that shit like that as well, and that's why I'm not getting everything. Seven of Wands. Yeah, and he's like, oh my God, I killed Nora. the Knight of Wands. And then we have the Three of Swords. We have the High Priestess, which is perfect, which is the Log Lady. Very intuitive. And then we got the Lovers. Oh, this is so cute. Johnny and that one chick that's her friend or whatever. And then we have the Knight of Coins. Which I think it's cool. It's the secretary chick. She's such a fuck up. And then like the Page of Cups. Of course, Agent Cooper is the magician. Because he's a shaman. And he's manifesting. Six of Coins. The Queen of Coins. The Queen of Cups. I like that. The waitress. The King of Cups. The Page of Swords. I really enjoy the artwork. It's detailed. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Omega Land. A little bit. Not like full on, but just a little bit. Just drawing style. This, like, I'm really enjoying it. Then we got the Eight of Cups. Next time it'll be someone you know. And finally, the Moon card. Very fucking badass. So the size of like the cards is like this, if anybody's wondering. The quality of the paper is good. It's very slick. It's very slick, almost very slick. It's thin. I did have a hard time grabbing it because it's so slick, but it is very easy to shuffle. That is a very good plus. Where it's like sometimes it takes fucking forever for a deck to break in. And this is pretty fucking easy. So let me go ahead. I'm going to be shuffling the shit out of this. And I'm also going to be taking some Popeye spinach in just a moment. Sage. I'm getting all prepped up. All prepped up. I'm really liking this deck. I don't know how many that this person has. They're limited edition because she only made like a certain quantity of them and then they're gone. So if anybody is interested, I would suggest purchasing it immediately. Because I don't know if anybody else is going to be doing this type of deck. Kind of like the fact that this is like a limited edition. There we go. Okay. Okay. Shit. You have some spinach? I will have some spinach for you. Some papa spinach. I don't know if there's a strain that's called that. I'm very surprised if there wasn't. But I'm sure there's going to be one now because of me. Popeye spinach. You got to have it. It has to be like a sativa. It can't be an indica. Hi. Thank you. I will be taking a few days break. I will take like a couple of days break on Instagram. I do want to recharge my energy to make sure I am completely at 100%. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I feel a little bit drained, but that's okay. I will definitely be back doing more recordings and everything. So, but I love all you. Okay. So just so you know what fell out, 3 cards, 2 of coins, okay, the Lover's card, and then the Queen of Cups. So you could have a Gemini offering love. It could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody's found. It could be somebody in the medical field. Somebody that's much older, you know, is really into, it feels like young love. I know. I fucking love you guys. I fucking love you guys. This is a really cool deck. This is a really, really cool deck. And Asian Eye Lady on Instagram, she offered to send me candy, and she lives in Australia. I don't know if she's going to hold true to that promise. I'm not going to, like, I don't care either way. But that would be super cool, because I definitely will be doing more unboxing. Like, give me free shit. Give me free shit. If you want to give me free tarot decks, money, food. If you want to get me, like, a DoorDash subscription, I can have unlimited food delivered to my house. All I can do is tarot. If you want to do that, you want to get my nails done, get my hair did. You want to buy me makeup? You want to be my sugar daddy? I so would do that. I want to be a sugar baby so badly, but I'm too old to be a sugar baby. Too old to be a sugar baby. But I'm always looking for a sugar daddy. Always looking for a sugar daddy. You just got to be like, but daddy, can I take the keys? I want to go to the mall with my friends. Okay. No, there is a limit. There is a limit to that. If you go onto like Sugar Daddy's website, sugardaddies.com, if you're looking for a sugar daddy or if you're looking for a sugar baby, yeah, I'm too old. So technically I'm like a cougar or some stupid bullshit like that. But I'm not into younglings. Okay, mixing up this deck, mixing up this deck, mixing up this deck. Sorry, I just want to mix these up a little bit, even though the cards were not even in order in the first place. I just want to have as much variety, and the cards are kind of sticking together. So I'm just trying to wake them up. Come on, cards. You can do it. You can do it. Let's see. Okay. Now, give me one moment. I'm going to go ahead and start the soundtrack over because I know it's at the tail end of it. We're getting closer to that. There we go. And I felt like it's appropriate. You have to have the soundtrack. If you don't, you look like a total douche. So here we are. Okay. Let's get to this shit. Let me shuffle. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Super bowl. Okay. Okay, Laura, watch it. I have my shit. And again, if anybody wants to purchase this deck, here's her information. You can purchase it off of Etsy. I will put in the description box below the link to her account, to her Etsy account, if you do want to purchase the deck. So there we go. So let's do Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm sorry, I'm being super annoying as fuck doing this. I know. I know there's like people out there just watching this. It's like, could you just fucking do it? Can you shuffle the cards? Can you shuffle the cards? Dance, monkey. We want you to perform. Dance. I like the fact that, you know, I like reviewing shit because if the, you know, if people like it, I want people to buy it, you know? And so far, at least with one of my reviews, somebody has liked it, where they've actually purchased the deck for themselves. So, hooray for Gerald! So, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Okay, one more because I'm going to be such an asshole. Okay. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. I know this is not. Cutting the deck. There we go. You guys' vibe? Eight of Swords reversed. So you finally made a decision. Your thumb is out of your ass. Your dick is not on your hand. You're deciding to release this anxiety, this stress. You felt like you were a prisoner. Some of you may have had to recover from like a mental breakdown. Like, I can like feel it a little bit, like somebody's eye would like twitch. Like, I could feel that. Like, I could feel like somebody's nervous tick. You know, like your eye was just stop twitching or stop watering, you know. You just felt like you could not be yourself. You were suppressing yourself, whether if you're trying to put a mask on for someone, just, you know, putting on like, you were putting on like a false mask to try to protect someone's feelings, to not show someone's real side of you, because you feel like if you do are going to be honest with them, it's like, it's going to be mind shattering, right? So let's get into this shit. Capricorn. Sometimes I get deep. Sometimes I can get deep as shit. It all depends on the messages. It all depends on the cards. It's what the fuck it's telling me at that. Okay. Capricorn. Let's get into this bullshit. Okay. Okay. Taurus. Okay. It's a ton of reversals. Okay. So far, it's like nothing but reversals. Okay. Come on, Taurus. Get off your ass. Come on. You can go back on eBay in just that moment and buy that fucking weird ass ornament that you just saw that reminded you back of McDonald's back in the 80s, man. Those chicken McNuggets. You've been eyeing those ornaments, I can tell. Okay. There's gonna be one tourist that's watching this like, how the fuck did you know, bitch? Just like I had that one Aquarius that contacted me like, how do you know that I do DMT? There we go. And then Virgo, because I know. You could, oh, I know. I'm Deanna Troy. Okay, and Virgo. Okay, so far. Come on, Virgo. You've got this. Come on. You're a strong, independent man or woman. Good. Good. Bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card reverse. Could be dealing with a Pisces here, but your spider senses were tingling and you knew that you needed to get this off your chest. You knew this entire time. You've been like, this has been literally driving you insane. Where it's like you were like in so much denial about it, where it's like you were so in the closet that even the Christmas presents knew. Like, it's kind of like that. I'm not saying that you were in the closet. I'm not saying that. What I'm meaning by that, I just mean that you've just been suppressing yourself for so long that your intuition, your body, everything was telling you, it was making you insane. Like, you need to release this. We're going to force it out of you. And I feel like it's pertaining to a relationship, Pisces, Gemini. So Capricorn, with the Ten of Coins reverse, you don't feel this completion. You feel like whatever the illusion that you, like society has taught you, what your life experience is, what Hallmark programming or whatever bullshit that that you've happened to seep up this information from, and don't worry, we all do it. You feel like it's an illusion or a lie. It's kind of like love isn't real. It's just this chemical imbalance that forces us to fuck. You know, and we think it's love and then it fucking fades away. It's all it is about mating. Love is not real. It kind of, I'm getting that kind of vibe. Not like, not bitter, but just matter of fact. If that makes any sense. It's like bitter but matter of fact. Does that make any sense? Okay, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So there's going to be you're going to be forced into this new direction. For some of you, you're going to be hearing news about somebody that may have, like, they OD'd, or they're coming out of recovery, like they're coming out of rehab. It's like this wasn't their first ringer. It's like you felt like someone was dying. I don't know why I had to say that, but I did. I don't know if this reading makes any sense. I know this reading seems so fucking direct. It's kind of weird how the cards are telling me certain messages. It was like every once in a while you saw these letters like in your mind, or you had these visions of these letters. You couldn't really make it out. It's gonna be news that you don't want to hear, and you feel like they don't have their shit together. You feel like they're lying. You're dealing, okay, I get this now. You're dealing with somebody that's like a drug addict, that's a drug dealer. They have some sort of addiction, some sort of, some mental imbalance, some sort of like, some sort of like, they have like a lot of medical problems like mentally, and I'm not saying that to be mean or anything like that. You know, I'm getting that impression where they may have to be like on a lot of like certain medication or something like that. With this Seven of Swords, it's like, you know that they're going to be doing sneaky shit. It's just like, you don't trust them. They're not being truthful. Because it's like in reverse. They're not being truthful. It feels like their lie is being exposed. Like the more news that you find out, the more that you're finding out the news that's unraveling. Like you're finding out like, oh, they stole this shit. Oh, they took this. Oh, they did this to you. And you had no idea. God damn. I don't know if that resonated with anybody. I hope it did not resonate with anybody. Okay. Taurus. So Taurus, you're tired of being, you're just so fucking impatient. I mean, you're just lazy anyways. But something is forcing you to move, where it's like, here's the thing, it's like you're bitching about how you want to get off your ass and do something, but then here you are sitting on your ass not doing jack shit. I've got the Seven of Coins reverse. It's kind of like you're trying to rush to get the answer of the equation, and it's not that easy. And with the Four of Swords here, it's like you're resting. It's like you're it's like you're going through all your materialistic shit. Like you're playing through, like, it's like you're rediscovering. Some of you are like rediscovering your past. So it's like as you go through your old stuff, you're finding like your old toys that you used to play with, and you're just getting all nostalgic. For some of you, it could be some of you may be selling some of like nostalgic shit. Some of you may be going through like old like antique-y shit. You guys don't want to work, you just want to play. With the King of Swords reverse, you are going to be receiving a rude awakening. This is going to be a male, older. Could be a father figure. It could be your boss. I'm leaning more towards like a relative. For some of you, it could possibly be a spouse, but I'm leaning more towards like a blood relative. Like they're gonna be impatient of your shit. And they're gonna be telling you to get off your fucking ass. Like this person's gonna be so fucking cutthroat. They're not gonna even be wearing a mask. They're gonna be telling it to you right to your face. They're gonna be like cutting you out. Some of you could be just like hiding, playing with your toys because somebody said something that hurts your feelings. Some of you are kind of like going crazy in your mind. I mean, using that loosely, you feel like you're going crazy because it feels like whatever, it's like it's taking forever to get to what you want. So you kind of like can fuck it. So instead of like actually doing anything about it, you're just kind of like stop what you're doing and just kind of, I think some of you are just waiting for an answer or waiting for a sign. Okay. Probably, I don't know if any of these will resonate at all. Virgo. So there's a brand, so Virgo, you guys are, your spider senses are tingling. You know you're finally getting out. You felt like you're kind of like going crazy for a bit. It was like you're falling apart. There's different pieces to you. And you had to be re-put back together. You're letting go of somebody out of your life that you had this bond with. This love, it could be a family bond, relationship, whomever, friendship. For some of you, this is a brand new love that is coming your way. This is somebody brand new. This is going to be a Leo, a Sagittarius. This person is single. They are very loyal, very faithful. They are very particular about certain things. This person is very, in one aspect, this person is very black and white, but another aspect, they're very broad, like they're very spiritual. Like anything is, they're like Mulder. They're like Fox Mulder, like Mulder from like X-Files, you know, where he's just like, I want to believe. Like this person believes in like spirituality, they believe in all this crazy shit like ghosts and aliens and all that kind of shit, but at the same time they're very black and white, where it's like, I like my coffee black, you know, I want my pie like this, so they're like, it's weird, like they're a little bit anal retentive, but their mind is not. This person has a lot of training, a lot of discipline. This person is able to keep a secret, which is good for you. But they will only share it if they feel like it's absolutely necessary, if they absolutely have to. But this person brings joy in your life. For some of you, I'm seeing that you're going to be like meeting, some of you may have met this person at like a coffee shop, at a diner, at a restaurant. It could be at a bar, it could be at a club, or you see them from like across the booth or something like that. Like they accidentally bump into you with your cup of coffee in your hand. Some of you have met this person through work. There is, for some of you, an age gap, somebody older, somebody younger. But this person has like, I want to say this person has some, like if this person is a Cancer or they have Cancer in their chart because of all the blue. With the Seven of Cups reverse, like you've made your choice. It's like, I'm not going with the old, I'm going with the new. I'm going in with the new. And you know your intuition is telling you to go to this. And I don't know why you're trying to fight it, but you shouldn't. So I'm glad that this is resonating. I'm glad it's resonating. Okay. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Let's see what the fuck happens with air signs. See, I'm telling you, there are certain decks, as soon as I pick them up, I connect with the cosmos. Right? The autotomic one, like I pull that shit out, I can read your soul. There's certain decks like that, or even it's just like my everyday deck. There could be just something about it, like a certain energy, you know. Two coins reversed. Some of you guys feel imbalanced. kind of having a hard time with your finances, but of course it is the holidays. Very expected. The King of Swords popped out, your guys' energy. Some of you are probably cutting bullshit, cutting ties. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. I'm going to probably be playing the soundtrack a lot more because I'm like, I fucking love this soundtrack. It was like, everything about the show was cool. It was so groundbreaking back in the day. See, you 90s kids, and all you fucking millennials and all that shit, you guys don't know nothing. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Sorry. I watched Saul's new videos where he has a new channel where it's just a breakdown of astrology, and they kind of go over all your like planet signs and everything, and he explained it well enough where I fucking understood somewhat what he was talking about. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit balls. I kind of get it. I get why these are relevant because for men, if you're a man, your Venus sign is like what you should attract, is like who is your who's your partner should be. And if you're a woman, your Jupiter or Mars is your like ideal partner. And Mars technically is kind of like the icing on the cake, you know? It's supposed to be just like an added bonus. Very interesting how we kind of explain things and what in that house and why they feel a certain way and everything. I was like, oh shit. So, yeah, fucking Saul. You can never go wrong with him. That guy does not fuck around. There's a few tarot readers I will follow, and I will, like, it does not matter. I'm like, I will watch that shit because... like that person's like a shaman or something like that, and I feel like he's telling me information. Like, I'm dumb, please feed me info. So, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Okay. Cut in the deck. Let me take a drink. And my sugar water. Bottom of the deck for you guys, we have the Hierophant. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You could be dealing with a Virgo. This is 5. This is a change. This is a good change. It's about commitment. Somebody that is very convicted in their values. They do things what is right. What is right for humanity. What is like the few outweigh the many kind of mentality. This person has a lot of battle scars, but they really strive that soul chained connection, almost like the Devil card. And the Devil card is not always bad, because sometimes it's like you have like this, like it's almost like a soul contract bound, and this is what this feels like. He knows that something's amiss, that his third eye is telling him that there's other things that are out there way beyond our capabilities, way beyond, like we would not be able to process any shit. Like if aliens came down to the sky right now, we probably would not be able to process that shit. Because it would just break our brains. People would not be able to handle it. They'll be shooting at him. All that kind of retarded stuff. Or special needs stuff. Whatever. You've been doing a lot of healing. You heal your partner. You sacrifice yourself for the greater good. Libra. Those are way too many cards. Come on, Libra. Give me one more card. Okay. Gemini. Gemini! Okay. Usually when that, but okay. Aquarius. Well, Aquarius was directed to the fucking point. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups reversed. Good for you guys. You're letting go of relationship that you felt like maybe you're committed to, that you're bound to. Some of you are letting go so you can find this new commitment. You can find someone that shares the same morals and values as you do. So Libra, we have the Seven of Swords reverse. Now somebody is doing some sort of sneaky shit. That's probably why you decided to move on so quickly. That's probably why you realized that they did not share the same values as you. Some of you were not being honest about their finances. It could be about their living situation. It was like this person was acting really childish. Like this person was pretending to have money, but they didn't, you know? Or like this person, like... There's two sevens here, so this is a challenge. Because we also have the Seven of Wands reversed. It was like they felt defeated. This is probably why they couldn't come to you, because they felt like if they did, it was a lose-lose situation. And they felt like this was too big of a challenge for you to have. Like, this is way too much of a hot mess for me. That's what it kind of feels like. Like, this is way too much. Like, you have way too much baggage. This is way, like, this, you know. And it feels like they're putting you in a corner. Like, they're putting you, like, they're pinning you against a wall, or they're trying to corner you into being stuck into a situation. Right? And homie, don't play that. Okay. Gemini. Okay. It's like the second time for you guys. Whatever. Okay, so Gemini. So some of you had a hard time letting go of a Taurus, a Virgo. It could be, I'm happy. I'm glad that it resonated. Hooray. So Gemini, some of you could be getting rid of a Taurus. You could be getting rid of a Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But you are finally letting go, because you know your value. You're tired of being rejected, and you know your self-worth, and so you're willing to find someone new. And with the World card, you are going to be finding someone new. The next person that your partner probably going to come across, this is going to be opening a brand new floodgate. With the Moon card here, Pisces vibe. It's something that you've known for the longest time, and you know that you have to walk away from this. Because this has ended. This is not coming back. This union is not coming back. With the Seven of Coins, it's like you are really impatient of finding your love, which is you here with the Lovers card. It's like you did not have any patience in this relationship. It was like you were tired of working on this, tired of, like, I hate to say it, but like dumbing it down. Like using kid glove hands with them. Coddling him. That's what it feels like. And you're just tired of investing into that. And with the Ace of Wands, like, you guys were not even active in your sex life anyways. You know, there's the sexual chemistry is gone. It's, you know, wah, wah. There's no beginning with this. You know that now. Okay, and Aquarius. So Aquarius, great things are coming your way. You transitioned well. No pun intended on this card. You've released yourself, and you've been able to balance like the masculine feminine energy. And you're okay with that. With the Fool card, you're at this brand new beginning. Moving forward, some of you are just kind of like going into it blindly. Kind of you feel like a dumbass, like you have no idea what the fuck you're doing. And you're just kind of like, you're just making a lot of trial by error mistakes, but you're continuing to move forward. The only concern that I have with this is that we also have the Devil card, okay? Some of you may be blindly, like, foolishly, like, getting into something that you shouldn't be. For some of you, I feel like somebody's doing like a spell on you. Somebody's like casting something on you. Or you're casting something on them. You're like manifesting something or someone. I feel like for some of you, you're manifesting someone. For some of you, you see this individual as just kind of like stunning, somebody that has their shit together, and you just kind of feel like a dumbass. Like, like you're losing your spaghetti. You kind of feel like they throw you off your game. And for others of you, you're letting go because you realize that this person, even though that you may have some sort of like some weird spiritual bond to them, you know that it's not good. Some of you may be blindly getting into something bad. I'm seeing like somebody like laughing at someone's misery. So weird. Okay. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 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 Let's see what is up, buttercup. Okay, so you see the Ace of Cups on the board here for you. Okay. Cutting the deck. Okay. We have the Emperor here. Aries. This is somebody that's like daddy. They rule their empire, the center of the universe. They're all about attainment. They'll buy, like the type of person that will buy their love for you. They just throw money at you. Because money solves everything, right? Money solves everything. Sure, throw your daughter into a sex trafficking ring. Here's some money. My bad. This person has very particular things, kind of exotic or very unique items because they want to show off how fancy they are or how expensive something is. Like this is the type of person that will mention like the price of how much they spent. Just to kind of showcase their point. I don't know why. But somebody is the master of their universe. Okay. Cancer. Okay. Okay. Pisces. Direct and to the point. Scorpio. Okay. Hold on. So there's this card and then water signs are getting a little bit extra. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the star card. You could be dealing with an Aquarius here, but you are hopeful. See, Aries, Taurus, Aquarius. Some of you are hopeful, hoping that this person will notice you, hoping that things will work out. You just want to be the center of their universe. So, Cancer. The Five of Cups, you're no longer feeling sorry for yourself. You're no longer mourning. It's like you realize your self-worth. With the Hierophant, you know that you deserve better. Probably dealing with a Taurus here. You realize that this person, like, I want a commitment, and this person's unable to commit. They don't share the same values as me. They're flaky as fuck. Fuck you. Three of Cups reverse could be a three-party situation that we have here. Feel like it's women. It has to do with something like a note, like a message, like a text message, like a screenshot, a receipt, something like that along those lines. The Six of Wands reverse, you just feel defeated. You feel like this person was there because they seem good on paper, but in reality they're a cunt, you know? I'm getting that with the Six of Wands reverse here. And then with the Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords, excuse me. You've had this aha moment. It's like, eureka, you know? You finally realize that, yeah, they're able to provide for me, but at what cost? Pisces. With the Strength card reverse, you could be dealing with the Leo. You just don't have, you feel like the situation's hopeless. You feel like you don't, Some of you just like, you can't contain yourself with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups. Holy shit, man. This is full on you. You want to give that love. Somebody wants to give that love to you. It's like you either look at this person as the daddy card or they look at you as the star card. And they're like, holy shit, this person is like my prom queen. This person is like my daddy, right? I'm your sugar baby. Some of you feel kind of stupid, like you lose your spaghetti over this individual. Like this person, like either you or this other person is really humble. Like I'm seeing somebody that has a lot of money and then somebody that's just like your average day Joe, you know, where you're just like, yeah, that's nice that you can afford that Bentley, but yeah, some of us own a Corolla, you know? It's like you make this person humble. They love you for who you are, or they love you, or you love them for who they are. Like maybe this person has money, but they're humble. There's definitely going to be some sort of message, some news that's going to be coming along the way. I know some of you are like anxiously waiting by your cell phone. You're just like pacing back and forth in your house. Some of you are just kind of like forcing yourself to go out, like maybe eat at a restaurant, play some checkers, do whatever. Just to keep your mind off of things. Okay. And Scorpio. Scorpio had a lot. Scorpio is usually intense. Okay. So Scorpio, with the Page of Coins reverse, there's no offer being made here. It's like the person kind of gave like some sort of like, it seems like somebody was like honeypotting you. You know, all this person was doing was honeypotting you, but they were never leading anywhere substantial. With the three, including with the Three of Swords reverse. It's like you're letting go of this heartache, this pain. With the Hermit card reverse, you realize your self-worth. You know that you no longer want to be single. You want to put yourself out there. Some of you feel secluded. You're ready to kind of mingle, but you're afraid to. We have the Ace of Coins reverse. Some of you, I feel like you've just kind of been binging on food. Some of you are afraid to put your work out there, whatever it's like literature, art, music. But it's really beautiful. It's very poetic, whatever it is. You're afraid to put yourself out there. With the Queen of Coins reversed, there's a lot of Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo vibe up in this bitch. Some of you just are really... Some of you are waiting for money to come in. Some of you are starting your own business and you're having a really hard time getting it off the ground. Some of you feel like you're a perpetual failure, you know? Like you were born a loser, which you're not. And with the Three of Wands reverse, we have 2 3s here, okay? Some of you are deciding you're moving solo on your own because you realize that you're boss bitch. You're very hopeful about your outcome. You will be very successful in this business. Some of you are like motivating yourself because of spite, which there's nothing wrong with that. Some of you may be homeless Some of you may be kicked out of your house, like your house was foreclosed or something like that. Okay. Okay, and fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And then afterwards I will do a collective like I always do. Oops, it would probably be helpful if I grab the rest of the cards. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Star card popped up. Could be dealing with Aquarius. Hopeful, your wish is coming true. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Knight of Wands reverse and the King of Swords. Somebody's gonna be like, I am ending this partnership, or I don't want an attachment. Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. Sorry, it's a little bit cold for me. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know, most people get this shit done like within like an hour, hour and a half, and here I am, I'm like, it's gonna take fucking forever. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Hold on. Still gotta keep the Twin Peaks music going on. Got to. Okay. So overall vibe, we have the Temperance card reverse. You could be dealing with the Sagittarius. You could be dealing with a Virgo here. Some of you just, like, you guys just don't love yourself. This is a really deep insecurity that you have since childhood, since your teen years. Some of you just may feel insecure about how you look so good when you're younger, but now you're older and you have like wrinkles and gray hair and all that kind of shit, you know. Some of you are just wondering like, what the fuck have I done with my life? Some of you are wondering what your purpose in life is. Some of you jump from relationship to relationship because you're afraid to be alone. You don't value yourself. So Aries. So fucking to the point. Okay. Okay. Sagittarius. No, it's like that. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. Awesome. You have a great time, John. Have a great time. See ya. Thank you for watching. So the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Cups. I'm telling you, you guys don't love yourself. I love you, man. Have fun with that Leo. Some of you guys don't love yourself. Some of you guys continue to have really horrible relationships because you don't love yourself. There's not your insecurities, your bullshit baggage. It's what's preventing you from having meaningful relationships. So Aries, we have the Ace of Coins reversed. There is no beginning. You're deciding to not move forward in this relationship, okay? Even though you may love the individual, you know that they throw you off. They're not good for you. they make you feel worse about yourself. And you're, with the World card, you're ending this chapter. You're choosing not to move in with them, not to take that ring, not to go steady with them, not to wear their Letterman jacket, not to take that job offer. With the Seven of Wands reversed, you're like, you've just been impatient. You're done. You're done with their shit. You're done being gaslighted. See, look at this. You're done being gaslighted by this individual. And it's like, I feel like for some of you, like they make you feel bad where they give you like a whole bunch of food and then they tell you that you're fat, you know? It's like that. I'm getting that vibe. Yeah, fuck that shit. You deserve better. Leo. So Leo, we've got the Five of Coins reversed. Okay, you're no longer feeling sorry for yourself. You finally stop having this pity party. Here's the thing, we have the Death card reversed. Okay, could be dealing with the Scorpio here, but you are refusing this transition. See, this is the thing. You're still wanting to cling on to your old concepts, your old ways, and the future is ours, old man, right? It's kind of like, let's look at it this way. I'm going to analyze, I'm going to make a very long explanation, but God damn it, there is a point to this. So it's like the TV show Mad Men, where we have Betty Draper, right? So it's starting off the show, she's just like this housewife, and then, you know, she finds out about Don's infidelity, and then she tries to stay with the relationship, but she can't handle it. And so instead of being like a boss ass bitch and just leaving him and just being a strong, independent woman, she just like, she jumps into another relationship. So she ends one marriage and then she jumps into another marriage, you know? And all she was taught was about like how pretty you are because you rely on your looks, you know? And that concept is an old relic. And she died off on the show as a relic, you know? And that's exactly how the writers wrote that specifically because, you know, the 60s and it became the 70s, it's about change and progression. Everyone else was changing. Everyone else had character development. Everyone else changed except her. She was still a relic. Relics don't live, they die off. And they killed her off. She died young because her concepts, she would never grow, she would never change, right? So don't be Betty Draper. Don't be fucking Betty Draper. With the Eight of Wands, you're really enjoying what you're doing. You are afraid to move forward because you're very comfortable where you're at. And you think everything's good. It's kind of like that meme with the dog and there's fire all around. Like, this is fine. This is what it comes across to me. With the King of Wands reverse, it's like you are like this trashy person. This person is trashy, but you're unwilling to change, and it's making you a terrible person. It's making you have really horrible relationships with people. That's why you keep on going after dumpster person after dumpster person, you know, and you claim that, and you know, they claim that they love you and everything, but you don't love yourself, and that's why you continue to get the King of Wands reverse, where you should be getting it upright. Okay. Sagittarius. So Saggies, Three of Cups reversed. There's an ending of like this friendship, this bond, this union. You feel like homesick. You feel like you've lost your connection. You've lost touch with people. Ties with your group of friends, you know, life happens, you split apart. Just feeling lonely, you're just feeling lost. With the Page of Wands here reverse, it's like you received this devastating news and it just broke your heart. It makes you question who you are as a person. Maybe I'm getting the vibe like, well, there's the 2 cups here. I feel like somebody was friend zoned. Maybe you were interested in somebody and they weren't interested in you, the other way around, you know? Maybe like somebody was meddling between you and your relationship with this individual. Like, I feel like friends, family, somebody was involved. There was like no action, but it's like you're still clinging on to this for whatever reason. And well, I know why you're clinging on to this. You're still holding on to this, and you're like being a homebody and shit because of the Two of Cups here. I know that. It's because you love them. That's why you're clinging on to them. Even though you feel like dog shit. Even though they don't touch you, even though they don't really validate you. Even though they break your heart, but you're still with them. Still loyal to them. Okay. Now let's go for the collective. I'm going to go ahead and do a general collective reading for anybody in the room, anybody that'll be watching this whenever. Joanna, I love you. Joanna, I love you. Sticking with me till the bitter end. Really like this deck. I'm going to be using it more. I feel like a shaman. I feel like Agent Cooper. It tells me things. Cutting the deck, voila, Mufasa. And we have the Emperor card, your daddy card. Daddy, daddy, daddy. He rules everything. And he buys me beautiful things. Look at all the pretties, Mr. J. Could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus. Somebody who loves carbs. Very practical, very to the point about them. Experienced life. Authority. Okay. So this person said some shit to you. That made you grab your ball and go home and made you lose interest in them altogether. It's like breaking a contract, breaking an agreement, like they promised they wouldn't say something or do something and then they did it. More. Okay. Alrighty then, bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands reverse. You're tired of struggling. This is just like a never-ending battle with this boss, this authority figure. It could be this person that you're dating. So either, for some of you, this is work related where you have a boss who likes to belittle you in front of people and you used to really enjoy your job, you used to really love what you do, but you just fucking loathe it and hate it. It's like on the drive there and back. It's like, it wouldn't surprise me if some of you have like a flask hidden just so you can go through the day, or you have like a vape pen just to get through the day. Okay. So this Aries, this Taurus possibly, somebody that's this older figure, older male figure, older female figure, whatever. There's an age difference probably. Somebody that you really respected, somebody that you really looked up to. They said some shit that made that change that fucking tune with the Ace of Cups reverse and with the Five of Swords. There was some crooked shit, something that they said that made you change your tune. You're like, And with the 2 coins, you're opting out of that. You realize what they said. You take, you know that whatever they said, one, it's questionable morals. Like something about the Hippocratic Oath, I don't know what, like just like not keeping a promise, not like something like being confidential, but it gets leaked. It's like whatever they said, it's like it's gonna kind of backfire on them. Could be dealing with a Libra here. But this is the decision that you thought really long and hard at. You weren't really sure whether, some of you took a while in order for you to maybe confront like your boss or HR. For others of you, it's just you had to really make a decision on whether if you wanted to pursue being in this relationship with this individual, whether if you're getting a divorce or not. Some of you are kind of taking a break. We do have the Justice and the Hermit card here. Strong Virgo vibe. But you've just been really reclusive, really alone. You know what's right. You know what's morally right, and you feel like this person is not. So we have the King of Cups reverse, and then we have the King of Wands reverse. So this is, I'm telling you, this is somebody older, authority figure, daddy. So this person is going to try to claim that they love you. Okay, they're gonna try to claim that they love you, but they're trash. Okay, they're garbage. They're fucking garbage. With the Four of Cups, you made your decision. You're no longer pining to them. Some of you have had a crush on this individual. Some of you have been really into them. Maybe just like been dating them for a while. You've been with them, but something what they showed their real colors with the Five of Swords, which starts this change in order for you to think a certain way, for you to start thinking independently, for you to start moving forward. You know that this person's garbage. And with the Queen of Wands reverse, you're not going to commit to this person anymore because they're not faithful. Because there's the King of Wands and then the Queen of Wands reverse. Fucking A. Okay. That was a lot of fun. Holy shit, that took forever. But that was a lot of fun. I like doing these unboxings and going over tarot decks and everything. If I get, I do plan on doing kind of an unboxing. It's going to be more of a, I think, tarot stories. I was thinking about pulling out each one of my decks one time and maybe just doing a segment on just doing readings on that particular deck only and just kind of telling the backstory of like this deck or something like that. I'm not sure. Still kind of playing with ideas. But thank you very much. Thank you, Joanna, for watching this and for sticking to me to the bitter end. Thank you, my dear boy, my sweet, sweet dear boy. I'm kidding. My Harry Potter. Okay. Thank you very much. I love you guys and namaste, bitch.